Hello and welcome to Better English Step by Step. This is your calm, long-form English learning podcast. My name is Sarah, and I am so happy to be here with you today.
And I am Mark. Hello, everyone. We are very glad you have decided to press play and join us for this session. Whether you are walking, driving, cooking, or just relaxing on the sofa, this is your time to focus on your English.
That is right. As always, our goal is simple. We want to help you build better English, step by step. We do not rush. We do not use complicated explanations. We just listen, understand, and repeat. Today, we have a very special topic. It is a topic that is absolutely essential if you want to have deep, meaningful conversations in English. You know, Mark, many of our listeners are at that level where they can order food or book a hotel easily. But when they want to tell a story about their life or talk about a big change they are going through, they get stuck.
Exactly, Sarah. They get stuck because deep conversations are often about time. We talk about who we were in the past and who we are becoming now. We talk about our history and we talk about our struggles. And to do that, you need to master 3 little phrases that sound very similar but mean completely different things.
These phrases are used to, be used to, and get used to.
It sounds like a tongue twister, doesn't it? Used to, be used to, get used to. If you mix these up, you can create a lot of confusion. You might want to say, I have a habit of waking up early, but instead you say, I used to wake up early. Suddenly, your listener thinks you don't do it anymore.
That is a perfect example. One small grammar mistake changes your entire life story. So, for the next hour, we are going to slow everything down. We are going to practice these 3 patterns until they feel natural. We will start with the past, then move to the present, and finally look at the process of change. By the end of this hour, you will be able to talk about your childhood memories and your new life adaptations without even thinking about the grammar. So take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let's begin.
Let's start with the first pattern. This is the pattern for the past. It is used to. Sarah, how do we use this?
We use used to when we talk about a habit or a state in the past that is finished. It is not true anymore. This is very important. If you say used to, you are telling me that the action is dead. It is history.
Right. It is for old habits. For example, maybe when I was a child, I played football every weekend. Now I do not. So I say, I used to play football.
Notice the grammar there. I used to play. We have the subject, I, then the phrase used to, and then the base verb, play. Not playing, not played, just play. I used to play.
Let's talk about pronunciation for a moment. This is a big secret to sounding natural. When we write it, we see the letter D, U-S-E-D, used. But when we speak quickly and naturally, the D disappears. It sounds like used to, used to.
That is right. It's soft. Used to. Try saying that with me. Used to.
Used to.
Excellent. Now, let's practice this in a sentence. We will start with some simple memories. Imagine you are looking at an old photo album of your life. I want you to listen to the sentence and then repeat it after me. We will leave a nice, quiet pause for you to speak. Are you ready? Let's go. I used to live in a small village.
I used to live in a small village.
I used to have long hair.
I used to have long hair.
I used to ride my bike to school.
I used to ride my bike to school.
Very good. Notice that in all those sentences, we are talking about things that are finished. You don't live in the village now. You don't have long hair now. Let's try a few more. Think about food. Tastes often change as we grow up.
I used to hate broccoli. I used to hate broccoli. I used to drink a lot of soda. I used to drink a lot of soda. I used to eat fast food every day. I used to eat fast food every day.
Great. Now, Mark, what happens if we want to talk about things we did not do? What is the negative form?
This is where many students make a small mistake. Because the main verb is in the past, when we make it negative, we use the helper verb didn't. And because we use didn't, we take the letter D off of used, so it becomes didn't used to.
Exactly. In writing, it is U-S-E, no D, didn't used to. But the good news is the pronunciation is exactly the same. It still sounds like used to, didn't used to. Let's practice some negative memories, things that were not true in the past but might be true now. Listen and repeat.
I didn't used to like coffee. I didn't used to like coffee. I didn't used to exercise. I didn't used to exercise. I didn't used to worry about money. That last one is very true for many of us. When we were children, money was not our problem. I didn't used to worry about money.
Now, let's try to make a question. If you are on a date or making a new friend, asking about their past is a great way to build a connection. To make a question, we use did. Did you used to? Again, notice the grammar. Did you used to? No D on use, but the sound is the same. Did you used to? Let's practice asking some deep questions about the past. Did you used to have a nickname? Did you used to have a nickname? Did you used to play a musical instrument? Did you used to play a musical instrument? Did you used to live near here? Did you used to live near here? Okay, I think we are getting the rhythm of this. Used to is for the past. It is for memories. It uses the base verb. I used to go. I used to be. I used to have. Before we move on, I want to do a little mix. I am going to say a sentence in the present tense, like, I play tennis. I want you, the listener, to change it to the past memory. So if I say, I play tennis, you say, I used to play tennis. That sounds like a good challenge. Let's try it. Here is the first one. I live in Paris. I used to live in Paris. Good. Here is the next one. I smoke cigarettes. I used to smoke cigarettes. I work at a bank. I used to work at a bank. I am very shy. I used to be very shy. Excellent. That last one is important. I used to be. Remember, be is a verb too. If you are talking about your personality in the past, you say, I used to be. I used to be lazy. I used to be messy. I used to be quiet. Okay, Sarah, I think we have mastered the past. But life isn't just about the past. It is about where we are now. And this is where things get tricky. Yes, this is the danger zone. We are moving to the second pattern, be used to. The structure here is different. First, we need the verb to be, am, is, or are. Then we have used to. And then, this is the most important part, we use a noun or a verb with ing. Let me repeat that because it is vital. If you use the verb to be, you must use ing. I am used to waking up early. Not wake, waking. But what does it mean? It does not mean the past. It means familiarity. It means something is normal for you. It is not strange. It is not difficult. It is just normal. Imagine you move to a cold country, like Canada. In the beginning, the cold is terrible. It hurts your face. But after 5 years, you don't even notice it. You say, I am used to the cold. Or, I am used to living in the cold. It means you are comfortable with it. It is your new normal. Let's practice this feeling of new normal. We will start with nouns, just simple things that are normal for you. Repeat after me. I am used to the noise. I am used to the noise. I am used to the traffic. I am used to the traffic. I am used to the spicy food. I am used to the spicy food. Now, let's switch to the ing form. This is for actions that feel normal. Remember, ing. Listen and shadow us. I am used to working late. I am used to working late. I am used to driving on the left. I am used to driving on the left. I am used to getting up at 5 a.m. I am used to getting up at 5 a.m. Mark, can we talk about the negative form here? Because sometimes things are definitely not normal. We struggle with them. Absolutely. To make it negative, we just make the verb to be negative. I am not. She is not. They are not. I am not used to the weather. This is a very useful phrase when you are traveling or living in a new place. It tells people, please be patient with me. This is strange for me. Let's practice being honest about what is difficult. I am not used to this heat. I am not used to this heat. I am not used to eating dinner so late. I am not used to eating dinner so late. That last one is a common feeling for our listeners. It is tiring, right? Your brain hurts. You can tell your teacher, sorry, I am tired. I am not used to speaking so much. Let's verify the difference before we move on. Mark, give me a sentence with used to, past, and a sentence with be used to, normal. Okay, sentence A. I used to drive a big car. Sentence B, I am used to driving a big car. In sentence A, do I have a big car now? No, you sold it. It is finished. In sentence B, do I have a big car now? Yes, you are driving it, and it feels normal to you. You are not scared of the size. Perfect. That is the key. Now, let's deepen this practice. We are going to do some substitution drills. I will give you a base sentence. I am used to the noise. Okay, the sentence is, I am used to the noise. Change noise to rain. I am used to the rain. Change rain to hard work. I am used to hard work. Change hard work to being alone. I am used to being alone. Change being alone to waking up early. I am used to waking up early.
You are doing great. It is all about that rhythm. I am used to doing. She is used to doing. They are used to doing. Now, we need to introduce the third player in this game. We have the past, used to. We have the result, be used to. But what about the middle? What about the struggle? Yes, the journey, the process of change. This is where we use get used to. Get implies movement. It implies a change of state. You are not comfortable, and now you are becoming comfortable. It is not finished yet. It is happening. We use this a lot when we are complaining to our friends or encouraging ourselves. It is hard, but I'm getting used to it. Grammar check. Just like be used to, get used to is followed by a noun or ing. So let's look at the timeline. Step 1. I moved to London. Driving on the left was scary. Step 2. I was getting used to driving on the left, the process. Step 3. Now I am used to driving on the left, the result. Let's focus on step 2, the process. We often use the continuous form, I am getting used to. Let's practice this. It means you are trying and it is getting a little bit easier every day. Repeat after me. I am getting used to my new job. I am getting used to my new job. I am getting used to the schedule. I am getting used to the schedule. I am getting used to living alone. I am getting used to living alone. I am getting used to speaking in public. I am getting used to speaking in public. This phrase is so powerful for a growth mindset. It acknowledges that things are hard, but they are getting better. We can also use it in the future tense. This is great for reassurance. Imagine your friend is nervous about a new school. You can say, "Don't worry, you will get used to it." Oh, that is such a nice phrase. You will get used to it. It is comforting. Let's practice offering comfort to a friend. Don't worry, you will get used to the noise. Don't worry, you will get used to the noise. Give it time, you will get used to the new system. Give it time, you will get used to the new system. You will get used to driving here soon. You will get used to driving here soon. Now, let's try a difficult tense combination, the present perfect. I have got used to. Or in American English, often, I have gotten used to. This means the process is recently finished. I have finally got used to this phone. It was hard for 2 weeks, but now, today, I have achieved it. Let's practice that sense of achievement. Use I have finally got used to. I have finally got used to the cold showers. I have finally got used to the cold showers. I have finally got used to waking up at 6 a.m. I have finally got used to waking up at 6 a.m. It feels good to say that, doesn't it? It feels like success. So we have the 3 pillars. 1. I used to do, past habit. 2. I am used to doing, current normality. 3. I am getting used to doing, current process. Now, we are going to mix them. This is the real test. In a real deep conversation, you jump between these tenses constantly. You tell a story about how things were, how hard the change was, and how things are now. I am going to tell you a short story about my friend Jenny. I want you to just listen first. Listen for the 3 different forms. Jenny moved to Tokyo last year. She used to live in a very quiet farmhouse in America. She used to drive everywhere. When she arrived in Tokyo, she was shocked. She wasn't used to the crowds. She wasn't used to taking the subway. It was very stressful. But slowly, she got used to the city. Now she loves it. She is used to the noise. She is used to eating rice for breakfast. She used to hate green tea, but now she drinks it every day. Did you hear them all?
It flows naturally, right? Let's break that story down and practice it together. We will shadow the sentences. This helps your brain connect the grammar to the context. She used to live in a quiet farmhouse. She used to live in a quiet farmhouse. She wasn't used to the crowds. She wasn't used to the crowds. She wasn't used to taking the subway. She wasn't used to taking the subway. Slowly, she got used to the city. Slowly, she got used to the city. Now she is used to the noise. Now she is used to the noise. She used to hate green tea. She used to hate green tea. But now she drinks it every day. But now she drinks it every day. Excellent. You can see how the grammar paints the picture. If you said she is used to hate green tea, it would make no sense. It would mean she is currently familiar with the feeling of hating it, but we want to say the hate is in the past. So she used to hate. This is why we practice step by step. Accuracy gives you freedom. When you know the rules, you can express your true personality. I want to try a special exercise now. I call it the life change. I will give you a prompt about a life change. For example, becoming a parent. I want you to imagine 3 sentences in your head. 1. What did you used to do before the baby? 2. What are you getting used to now? 3. What are you already used to?
Let's try one together. The topic is retirement. You stopped working. I used to work 50 hours a week. I am getting used to having so much free time. I am used to waking up late. Now it is your turn. I will give you the topic. You have a few seconds to think of a used to sentence. Then I will give you an example. Example, I used to rely on my parents for everything. Now think of a getting used to sentence, the struggle. Example, I am getting used to cooking for myself. Now think of a be used to sentence, the new normal. Example, I am used to studying in the library. Let's try another one. This one is very relevant. Topic, learning English. Think of the past, I used to. Example, I used to be afraid of speaking. Think of the process, I am getting used to. Example, I am getting used to English grammar rules. Think of the result, I am used to. Example, I am used to listening to podcasts. If you are listening to this, you are definitely getting used to listening to podcasts, and that is a great habit to have. We are coming into the final part of our session. I want to do a rapid-fire drill. I am going to say a phrase, and I want you to decide instantly, is it past or is it habit or process? If it is past, say past. If it is habit or process with ing, say now. Ready? I used to smoke. Past. I am used to the rain. Now. I am getting used to the software. Now. She used to be a teacher. Past. We are used to the noise. Now. They didn't used to like us. Past. Did you catch that last one? They didn't used to like us? That is the past negative. Okay, let's make it harder. I will say the verb, you fix the form. Sentence, I am used to walk. You say, I am used to walking. Ready? I am getting used to live here. I am getting used to living here. He used to study French. He used to study French. Are you used to driving at night? Are you used to driving at night? We didn't used to eat meat. We didn't used to eat meat. She is getting used to wake up early. She is getting used to waking up early. Brilliant. This difference between the base verb, walk, and the ing, walking, is the most common mistake for advanced learners. If you can fix this, you sound C1 or C2 level instantly. It shows control. It shows that you are not just translating from your native language, but you are thinking in English patterns. And speaking of patterns, let's talk about a very specific context, relationships. This grammar is used constantly in relationships. You used to be romantic. I am not used to sharing my space. Let's practice a dialogue. I will play person A and Mark will play person B. We are a couple arguing about cleaning the house. Listen to how we use the phrases. Mark, you used to help me with the dishes. I know, but I'm working longer hours now. You have to get used to my new schedule. I am not used to doing everything alone. I know, it's hard. We'll get used to it. It is a simple argument, but the grammar carries the emotion. You used to help sounds like an accusation. You have to get used to it sounds like a command. Let's shadow that dialogue. It is good emotional practice. You used to help me with the dishes. You used to help me with the dishes. You have to get used to my new schedule. You have to get used to my new schedule. I am not used to doing everything alone. I am not used to doing everything alone. We will get used to it. We will get used to it. You did a great job with that.
It is important to put emotion into your English. Don't just be a robot. When you say, I am not used to this, feel the frustration. When you say, I used to love that, feel the nostalgia. We have covered a lot of ground today. We started with the simple past memories using used to. We moved to the comfortable familiarity of be used to, and we navigated the difficult road of change with get used to. I hope you feel the difference now. It is not just grammar, it's about how you view time and change. Before we finish, I have a small challenge for you. A little homework assignment, but don't worry, no grades. I want you to think about your life right now. Identify one thing that you are currently getting used to. Maybe it is a new job, a new diet, a new workout routine, or even just a new pillow. And I want you to think of one thing you used to do, but stopped. Write these 2 sentences down, or even better, say them out loud right now. I used to, I am getting used to. Saying it out loud helps your brain realize, oh, this is real, this is my life. If you enjoy these long, calm sessions, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We create these lessons specifically for learners who want to take their time and really master the details. And if you want to help us, leave a comment with your sentences. We love reading about what you used to do and what you are getting used to. It connects us all as a community of learners.
Thank you for spending this hour with us. You could have been doing anything else, but you chose to improve yourself. That is something to be proud of. You are building better English, step by step. Be patient with yourself. You will get used to these patterns soon. Have a wonderful day or a peaceful night. See you in the next lesson. Goodbye. Goodbye.